Our next inductee is Dwight Denlinger, class of 1981. Dwight's many accomplishments in cross country and track and field are a significant part of BC's athletic history. Dwight won the ODAC cross country individual title in 1980, qualifying for the NCAA national meet. As a senior, he won the mile and 2 mile in indoor track and won the 5,000 meters in outdoor track, all individual ODAC titles. At the conclusion of his career at BC, he was ranked second all-time in the 5,000 meters and third in the 1,500. He also helped the Eagles to 6 team championships, 3 in indoor track and 3 in outdoor track. Since his graduation from Bridgewater, Dwight has coached cross country and track for 3 decades at the high school level. He's coached 5 individual champions and 4 state championship relay teams. Dwight has 3 children, 2 of them, Matt and John, are continuing his legacy as current BC students and members of the cross country and track and field teams. Dwight is escorted tonight by Elizabeth Stump, class of 2015, who is majoring in applied chemistry and in biology. Elizabeth competes in outdoor and indoor track and field and women's soccer. Elizabeth, would you like to present?
Madam Commissioner, it is my honor to present Dwight Denlinger for induction into the Bridgewater College Athletic Hall of Fame.
Now it's my distinct pleasure and my honor to officially induct Dwight Denlinger, class of 1981, into the Bridgewater College Athletic Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
I'd like to thank the selection committee for choosing me. I'd like to thank Mike Wynn for nominating me, and Bridgewater Athletics for giving me the chance to compete, and for my wife for 25 years of my obsession with running, and all the time she has agreed to go somewhere on vacation so we can run a race or do the other thing. So I appreciate that. I guess she should have known when we had to put our wedding off until 2 o'clock in the afternoon so I could run a race that morning. But anyway, she should have. I guess I barely made it to Bridgewater. I grew up in Bridgewater, so I didn't really appreciate the uniqueness of what Bridgewater had. My parents moved to Pennsylvania shortly after I graduated from high school, so I tried college somewhere else and it just wasn't the same. So I ended up back at Bridgewater. I got to stay home and go to college while my parents moved away. So that was a good deal. Yes, Doc Johnson certainly was the person who had the most influence on me when I was at Bridgewater. I was a biology major and ran track and cross country, so I saw Doc every day, whether it was in the classroom or at practice. In the classroom, he never got us out 1 minute early. Always had a lot to say in the classroom, but in practice, Doc was a man of few words. He didn't keep talking, he stopped before everybody stopped listening. So that was something that I took with me as a coach, is not to overdo it with the coaching and not to overdo it with the running. So a lot of that I owe to him. Once you ran for Doc, you were connected to a whole lot of people, because Doc knew everybody. Everybody knew Doc. And you can't tell a Doc Johnson story in 3 minutes. But I've enjoyed over the years listening to Mike Wynn and Jeff Pepper and Mike Kidd tell stories about Doc Johnson. Those guys would come back and see us run at cross-country meets. And Mike went, and I filled many hours in between events at track meets talking about the stories that we had with Doc. So, I learned a lot from him and I appreciate it. Now, I have 2 kids at Bridgewater. They didn't get to come tonight because they're at the ODAC cross country meet. But they're the 3rd generation of our family who's going to Bridgewater College. I'm sure their grandfather, Satch Walsh, who was a great football player, would be proud of them that they were running. So Bridgewater Athletics has been good to us. It's given us a chance to compete and given us a reason to stay in college. So Bridgewater Athletics, I say thank you, and go Eagles.